You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the show, Mad City. You know what I'm saying? Look here, I got a special guest here. You feel me? My man's out here, he coming all the way from the north. You feel me? He out here, he the top shooter out here. Literally, for real. Like, can't play with this man at all. You feel me? This man out here, he got the bars for days. Super different. Super talented. I got my man's Vanzetti. What's good, bro?
Appreciate you, bro.
What's good with you, man? Chilling, man. You feel me? Can't really complain, you know. Corona. You know what I'm saying? We still keeping this social distancing, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get right. But you know what I'm saying? You from... So, I looked up a few information, right? I had to do my journalism. Okay. Like, so you was born in Jersey, then you went to Arizona?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So talk about that. How did you, like, how was that like growing up?
Growing up in Jersey, definitely was different than Arizona. If I can tell you that, you know, we were a lot more family oriented back in Jersey because all my family's out in Jersey, New York, like that area.
Oh, like North Jersey?
Yeah, North Jersey, Tom's River area, stuff like that. But yeah, once we moved to Arizona, it was definitely different.
What year did you move to Arizona? Like what age?
I moved out to Arizona when I was 8 years old. Yeah.
So yeah, that was super different.
Super fucking different.
You on a different coast, and then like, yeah, like East, cause you know we East, so like we got so much music, you know what I'm saying? Especially back in that time.
Yeah.
And then like West Coast, like I don't even know about Arizona for except like the desert. That's
yeah,
really.
I mean, Arizona is very California inspired.
Okay.
So if you just picture California, more of a, I guess you would say, for lack of a better term, the desert area.
What was?
Like,
Go ahead.
you got the city area, you got Phoenix and everything like that. Like that's where I stayed at for most of the time. Yeah.
I heard it's wild out there.
It's wild west. Dog, out in Phoenix, you know, people getting shot all the fucking time. It's just like, it's just another city, you know.
So did you move back to Delaware? Like,
I never lived in Delaware until we moved here 4 years ago.
Okay. So was it like what was some of like the people like cause you know what I'm saying, like it sounded like you was like me, like a road warrior, a road runner, you know what I'm saying? You was always on the road like a backpack type of kid.
Yeah.
So like what was some of like the music, like what's some of the artists that inspire you to make music today?
Kendrick Lamar.
Okay.
Tupac Q.
I definitely hear that.
Anderson .Paak, definitely a big influence from Dumbfounded. And J-Rock, Freddie Gibbs, Vince Staples.
Oh yeah, you got that old soul then, you feel me? Like that's super different, you know what I'm saying? Cause like I would say like, cause listen to your music, right? Like the reason why I like it, cause it's like, you know, we live in a time that everybody got their own little rhythm to a same beat, you know what I'm saying? But you was like, it's out of the box. It's
I appreciate you saying that.
You feel me? Like it's not like same thing. It's like, wait, hold, what that? You feel me? So it's like that. But like, you know what I'm saying? Let's take it way back. Let's take it back like 2017, Pandemonium.
Okay.
You feel me? Now, was that a single?
That was one of my first singles. Like officially first single, like out of the studio.
Yeah, that shit was hot.
Lucky man.
What was your process of making that? Cause like it sounded like you had a lot of energy, a lot of rage, like you just wanted to let it out.
For Pandemonium, man, I like that beat just brought me to a place where it's like it kind of brought me to the place that we're in right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like you got illness going around, you got people looting. Like it brought me to a place like how I would think a Trump presidency would take us.
Right.
And it brought us there. So it was kind of self-fulfilling almost.
Now, was you like starting to make music? Like, was you starting was you like always like a person that was always in tune with music, or you like was one foot in, one foot out, and then you start becoming?
I've always like since I was 13 years old.
Okay. I feel like you was like in the church too, like you like.
I was in the church, but the church I was going to was in Arizona, and we didn't have no Italian churches out there, so it was just regular white people church.
We're gonna get to the Italian part. You feel me? We're gonna get into that. You feel me? Like, but now like so like I think it was like a month later you dropped another project called Cold Red.
Yeah.
I turned that on. I was like, whoa. Like that joint, like you was spitting. You feel me?
Thank you, man. Thank
Like
you.
you was really spitting. Like you feel me? Like would you say like a person like Eminem influenced you
Yeah,
in your music?
yeah, definitely. And I think you could really see that Eminem influence in the Code Red project.
And I see the Schoolboy Q. You feel me? Because like at Schoolboy he he come out like you feel me?
I like aggressive hip hop, and at least in that time, I was definitely inspired more by aggressive hip hop. Like now, it was like kind of a mixture. Like, but back then, it was just like that's the type of shit I would listen to like 24/7.
What's your creative process of like you feel me? Like, cause like again, like I said, like you different. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know it's harder now because people don't like listening to that. You know what I'm saying? They rather listen to like the Cat or like the Key Glocks, the Lil Baby. You know, like that type of beat. You feel me? Instead of the real hip hop. Cause I can tell like we're gonna get into like your new album coming out. You feel me? Coming out next week. You know what I'm saying? Like we're gonna talk about that. How like I can hear like the story, like the background. You feel me? How you like trying to tell a story about your life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so what's the creative process of you making music?
It just depends, man. You know, back then when I was making Pandemonium and stuff like that, it was more so just letting the beat rock and just rapping. But now it's more so, you know, I go in with a lot more of a technical and I would say calculated vibe. I kind of just let the beat talk to me.
Okay.
Go right and try to go from that hook, the vibe and the subject matter of the hook right from there. And you know, I go through a couple drafts of a song before I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go with this or go with this vibe.
So how did you first get introduced into like hip hop? You feel me? Because like you know what I'm saying, like you Italian, like you said, you feel me, and you white. So like it's different. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's a different perspective.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, you feel me? But it's the same because it's hip hop. Hip hop don't have no color, no discrimination against anybody. You feel me? Hip hop connect everybody. Music. You feel me? So how did you get introduced to hip hop? You feel me?
I got introduced to hip hop through my father. My father introduced me to Slim Shady LP when I was like 4 or 5 years old. I had the first project I listened to in full was Grandmaster Flash Beats of Sugar Hill Gang. It was an older record, so you know.
I hear the boom bap. I hear that.
I love boom bap. I love boom bap. I love trap. I love all forms of hip hop. Like,
You feel like we're in a time now like people don't respect lyricism.
I don't think lyricism is respected as it used to be, but also at the same time, you have a lot of people that respect it still and put it to a high regard. So I think it's just a mixture. I think people have different vibes for different people.
Yeah, like different ways of like saying it, cause like you might have a certain beat that's like mainstream now, but they still might be talking about real stuff.
Yeah, like all because it's not over a boom bap beat doesn't mean they're not talking about real shit, you know.
Exactly.
For you know, like a lot of Meek Mill's records, like he'll have it over trap, like bangers, but he'll be talking real shit, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So it just depends on the artist and it depends on the listener. And I think hip hop, considering the fact that's the new popular genre, like that's the genre that's the biggest right now. Like,
Okay.
you know.
Now how you feel about like, cause you know now a lot of people are doing like singles, EPs. You know what I'm saying? How you feel about that? Cause you know, like you just said, you grew up listening to long project LPs. Me too. From I listen to all that, like Biggie, Tupac, Eminem, Too Short, E40, everybody from east to west to up and down, 50 Cent, everybody, Jay-Z, everybody. So like, it's different though. It's like singles, pop more than the project. So how does that, for you as an artist, how does that work for you? You know what I'm saying? Like how do you make sure that your fans, or especially because your loyal fans are always gonna be there. But you know, we pick up fans every day and they might not stick. So how do you make sure creatively and like
Promotionally, I mean, just being different, being yourself too. You know, I'm not trying to be anybody I'm not. You know, at the end of the day, if people like me, they like me. If they don't, they don't. And
talking shit, that's that boss stuff right there. That's that Now your last name Vanzetti.
Vanzetti. Yes, that's my artist name.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see. So like, did you grow up watching like Italian movies like The Godfather? What's the other joint? Goodfellas. You feel me? Casino. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, did you grow up watching The Untouchables? You feel me? Like,
I mean, for me at least, my parents almost kind of kept me away from like the mob boss movies until I was older. But like I would watch a lot of like I would still watch the Goodfellas. I would watch Goodfellas on all the time. I found.
But did that influence you? Like not influence you, but like give you like you know what I'm saying? Like that energy, like
yeah, of course. I mean, but I would get more so that energy from my family than anything because you know they're all from Naples, Sicily, like straight out of. So you know I would get that from them, you know, because I'm 100%. That I'm not like 50% this or 50%. I'm 100%.
100% straight up. I respect that. No, me and you, if people don't know, for me, we met in college. You know what I'm saying? Now that's a big experience, especially like because was you. Let me ask you this before we even go into that. When did you start like being serious about your craft? Was it after Pandemonium?
Yeah, probably. I would say after Pandemonium. You know, I was serious about it, but I wasn't serious about promoting it. You know, I wasn't there yet. I knew I wasn't there as an artist, so I wasn't there in terms of confident in promoting it.
In terms of what, just like having your confidence and
swagger, like I wasn't there yet. Basically, it wasn't the combination of what I needed wasn't there.
Right.
So once I got it with Code Red and I started to gain more confidence in what I could do and seeing what I could put on wax, that's when I really became confident and started promoting it and taking it seriously.
Right. So your new album, right? You feel me? Italian Made. That's hard. That's hard. Like you feel me? Like I heard like Italian Made the song, right? I heard one of the songs, right? You feel me? Like I said, like it sounded like you was expressing your story. You feel me? Like it's like I like that. And then you had what's the other song? Ellis Island. I like that song too. You feel me? I like that because you know why I like it. It tells you, like I said, expresses yourself and you tell a story about yourself too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, like it's still it's not even like you wouldn't even tell it was like going back, but it's like in some like almost like sonically, I like it because like you can hear your lyrics, you can pop out, you feel me? And it's like again, it's different. It's not the same like everybody. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong about anybody else, but at the same time, it's made a difference. How you made, but what should we expect on the album? You know what I'm saying? Talk about Italian Made.
Italian Made on the album, you're gonna hear a lot of versatility, but all kind of interconnects with each other. You hear we used a lot of Italian samples, so you're gonna hear the culture and my background and who I am as a person in the lyrics. You're gonna also hear that in the instrumentation as well. So it just encompasses who I am as a person, and mind you, the initials of Italian Made are I am. And I chose that. I was meticulous about that. That's wasn't by accident. You know, I wanted to encompass everything that I am as a person, but also my culture.
Now, this is your first debut album?
Yes.
Okay.
Code Red was more so, I would say, just an EP or a mixtape.
Okay.
You know, I just wanted to rap.
You just wanted to rap?
I just wanted to
Code Red, let them know.
Yeah. If you just love rap, if you just love like hearing people spit their shit, then listen to Code Red as well.
Code Red. Now for like, you was talking about how you versatile, right? Before you just dropped recently a song. We're gonna talk about everything. But recently, you just dropped a song, like it's called Oceans, right? It's like,
yeah.
I like how, like, because that's show your versatility, you know what I'm saying? Like, talk about, what's the relationship with what's her name?
Aisha.
Aisha. What's the relationship with you and Aisha?
I met Aisha through Delaware State. She's in a bunch of my classes. I'm pretty sure she's in future classes of mine as well.
Shout out to Aisha.
So shout out to Aisha. She's a great fucking singer and vocalist. And when I wrote that chorus, I said that needs to have Aisha on it.
Right.
So yeah.
So like, what was like? What's the background story of like Ocean? Was it like y'all went on the beach? Y'all was like, dang, like this looking nice. You feel me?
You want a real background?
Real? Look,
Okay.
this is a real show. You come
Okay,
in,
so I was high as fuck on a treadmill. Okay. And
I wasn't ready for it.
Yeah. I got the beat sent to me from my main producer. Shout out to Maz, by my producer. And this was in that vibe. Like, it immediately, the beat brought me to an ocean. And, you know, we could go into like some mental health stuff. Like, when I was told to go to a place that calms me down, the ocean was always a place that calmed me down. So when it brought me to that, I'm like, let me play off of that. Let me play off the idea.
So you was high as fuck.
Yes.
You was high as fuck.
On the treadmill.
On the treadmill. You was working out. Was that Planet Fitness?
I was at Club Fitness at the time. I was on the treadmill. I was getting to work out, and I said, yes, and I got sent that beat. And I immediately just connected to it. I started thinking of that chorus and the fucking melody. That was the first thing that came out of my fucking head.
What?
Yeah. It's just sometimes, like, to be honest, for me, like, a lot of the times my best choruses are the ones that come right to me, you know? And I think it's just a matter of feeling that vibe, feeling that beat, like I said before. It's just letting the beat talk to you.
You feel like moving around a lot, like traveling from the east to the west, like knowing, like, the different sounds of music help your craft it in?
100%. Because I think my music has the grittiness of the East Coast, but it also has the vibiness of the West Coast.
I can see that.
So I think it's definitely inspired it's definitely grounded my versatility as an artist.
So are you currently independent, or you?
I'm currently independent, and to be honest, I look for it to stay that way.
Yeah,
I'd rather be an independent artist because I'd rather own all my shit, and I don't need any motherfuckers telling me how my music needs to sound.
I don't know, the industry coming back, man. They try to swoop everybody up. You feel me?
Yeah, they trying to fuck everybody over. That's what they trying to do.
For real, do say I need my deal. They playing with my deal, but yeah, like, but now though, you feel me? Like alright, so now to the Dell State. Now you go to Delaware State. What year did you go to Delaware State?
2018. No, 2018.
2018?
Yeah.
Are you still in there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Here we go. Education is key, y'all. You feel me? So like, now you in 2017. Now did you drop Pandemonium before you went to school or after?
Yeah, I was at Delaware at the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then you dropped Pandemonium. Now you're going to Delaware State. Now you know how Delaware State is crazy as hell. How did you balance? You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, you went from a different school. Now you got like a bigger college. You know what I'm saying? So like, how did you balance that with the music life and your school life? You feel me? Like dealing with the realities of things.
I mean, I definitely would say at first I didn't balance it that great because I was more focused on making sure my music was good.
Right.
And making sure my music was marketed. But you know, once I got acclimated, then I really started to find my own in it. And Del State is not that hard of a school once, like, you get yourself grounded and you get both your feet planted.
Right. It has its moments, though.
Yeah, obviously it has its moments.
It has its moments. But yeah, like I'm pretty sure it helped you out though a lot, you know what I'm saying, with like exposure.
It did, a lot, 100%, man. Del State definitely did, but that's more so in the people there, not the school itself. But that's a different subject.
Well, people were like not even before Del State, but like, do people be surprised like you rap? You feel me?
I mean, I don't think I look like the
typical
stereotypically person that would rap, but you know, I think it kind of helps and it doesn't at the same time, but I think I found my kind of like place for it though.
how would you say like, what would you say like, well I guess like not even what would you say, how would you, like, it's a hard question to ask. Cause like we talked about your type of music, aggressive music. What would you think like the reaction from your fans would be? Or like from anybody in general about your music? What would you think their reaction would be? Like would it be like
in terms of the newer music or in just terms of
your music in general, you feel me?
This new music?
Yeah.
I think they're gonna see the growth. I think they're going to hear shit that also was in my older music, but a lot more refined and a lot better and I would say concise. So I think people are going to be surprised because I surprised myself in terms of some ways, but I also knew this is what I was capable of.
Right. Now let me ask you a question, right? Your covers, right? You know, your cover is always intriguing. You feel me? Like you got that Italian made, you got the cigar, like you like some Godfather shit. But what really stood me out was like your blood, like the cold red. Was that real blood?
Hell the fuck nah.
I'm about to say like,
nah, I'm not that fucking insane.
Fucking
yeah, nah, that was fake blood, but yeah. Shout out to MSA Visuals for shooting that cover.
Shout out to y'all.
Yeah, I came up with the idea. I come up with all the ideas for my covers.
Yeah, it sounds like you were like creative too. Like 'cause I seen a couple of your videos, you know what I'm saying? Like it seemed like you a creative person, like you feel me? So like what motivates you to keep going? You know what I'm saying? Like what inspires you? Like your creativity. You know
I mean, I love being creative. It gives me joy
to create something from scratch, and it also gives me this sense of fulfillment when I start something and I have an idea for it, and I go from the idea to the drawing board to filming it to seeing the end product. Like it just gives you a certain fulfillment.
Right.
But you know, I get inspired off of everything, like anything and everything.
Right. I feel you on that. What should the world expect from Vanzetti? What separates you from the hundreds of thousands of people that want rap?
Well, we can start from this.
Not only I'm versatile as fuck, but not only I have the different viewpoint that I don't think anybody really has in rap music, or I could definitely doesn't have in rap music, is the unapologetically Italian culture viewpoint. I want to give that to the masses. I want to give that to the people because Italian culture has been so
Stereotype.
So not only stereotype, but it's been so much reference.
Stereotype.
Yes, but it's also been so much reference in rap. So, but I want to give people the 100 unapologetically Italian viewpoint. That's not just the Don. That's not just the Godfather. And I think, I know you're not going to get that anywhere else. So if you want to hear unapologetically Italian man who has mom ties, who actually has lived that life,
Talk your shit, man.
you know, listen to a real motherfucker like me. I'll put it like that.
Damn. That's crazy, man. So like, you know what I'm saying? We in these hard pandemic times, the corona. You know what I'm saying? Does that change your movement of your, you know what I'm saying, of your brand, or how you manage your brand because of corona, you know, the COVID-19, you feel me? Like you know, you can't do shows no more, so how do you like still spread your brand out during these times?
Well, I'll definitely put it like this, man. You know,
It's definitely going to be different, and there's definitely things that I can't do, like doing shows and stuff like that.
Right.
And it's definitely
pushed back the album because the album was done 3 months ago. But
was it done in where was it done in Jersey?
No, Dover.
Dover? Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Shout out to Dover, you feel me?
Yeah. So
yeah, it's just like
a matter of a lot of more online presence, and getting to the people through social media,
etc. You know.
Right. I seen your talk about like your what you You dropped a freestyle, right? Like a little preview to your
Yeah, it's a little preview. It's
Little
actually
preview.
a song off the project called Menace.
Mhm.
It's the actual song is with a rapper by the name of FSG Rail. It was produced by my producer,
Big up
Miles.
to him, big up to him.
Yeah, big up to FSG Rail, man. He's a fucking amazing artist. But yeah, that's gonna be on the project. It definitely sounds different on the project. It's bassier. You'll get all of that. But if you want to hear organic sound, definitely check the live performance on my Instagram.
And it comes out next week, correct?
The project, August 28th, yes. Time it comes out August 28th.
Yeah, I hear that. We hear that August 28th, you know what I'm saying? Italian made, mattvanzetti, you know what I'm saying? I'm Buddha, you know what I'm saying? This my man is mattvanzetti, you know what I'm saying? This the one I only show Mad City. You heard me? Out.